Evangel's tennis season is underway. It began last weekend. And Coach, knew you're in your first year. How good is it, first of all, how good of a feeling is it to not only come into your first year and to start a season when you have a player like Amy Fritz leading your roster?
Oh, it feels very good. The team is deep this year, and Amy has a lot of experience leading the team. She is coming in strong and has done well to prepare in the off season, as have all the girls on the team.
You know, she's kind of the headliner, but you've had some good performances not only in the fall but in the early portion of the seasons from some others as well. So I know that has to make you feel good moving forward, knowing that that you're a little well set up now to do well, kind of in positions 1 through 7.
Right, absolutely. We're strong at the top, but we're also a very deep team. We have several new players. Natalia pulled it out for us against Rockhurst, which was a huge win. Our number 3 doubles pulled through last night. Also, Natalia pulled through. So at spots 5 and our 3 doubles have really shown some strength early on. But it's fair to say the same thing for the entire lineup. The effort is definitely there.
A lot of times the Evangel roster has been pretty much what you've needed to complete a regulation match. There's not been a lot of leeway, maybe a player or two for some added depth or to assist if there was an injury and someone can slide in. Your roster now has 3 or 4 players extra, for lack of a better term, extra to have. How much reassurance you have there, or how much more competitive does that make your squad having a little larger lineup than usual?
Yeah, I think it's a really positive thing. We have, unfortunately, an injury right now of one of our top 6 players, and so we have people that are able to step in and fill that spot when needed. And so far, they've done a good job of stepping up. It's good on the practice court too, because players are able to get different games to play each other. It's not just the same 6 people, it's 12, and that's super beneficial, and for the support too. Last night, having 12 girls or 10 or 11 or whatever it is on the sidelines cheering on when it's 11:30 p.m. It really makes a difference for the girls still on court to have that support.
I know that you've had a chance to evaluate everybody as they've gone through individual tournaments in the fall, but now you're in the team competition and the main segment of your sport. You've gotten 3 matches in, and they've all been against higher competition, including an NCAA Division I. But you've got a little bit of a gap, about 3 weeks or so between matches. Has this given you a really good gauge about what you need to look for in moving forward, playing not only teams at some higher levels, but in the case of Southwest Baptist, one of the best Division II teams in the country?
Oh, absolutely. I think we're very fortunate to have seen this really tough competition early on before conference play starts. The girls were able to play without that pressure. And playing against some national champions from SBU last night was huge. So we kind of got to look at everyone's game, how they're performing in competition, not just in practice, and we know what we need to go to work on in these next 3 weeks to be ready for March.
The bulk of your roster has come back, and this is a team that's really had a lot of success the last 3 or 4 years. How much has that made this transition for you coming into your first year an easy one?
Oh, it's helped a lot. The girls are all they get along so well, and they're familiar with the process and what it takes, and those veterans have helped our new athletes kind of transition too. They've stepped up and been leaders when they need to help them kind of get the feel for things of playing a college sport, or in some of their cases at a different school.
Talking with first-year Evangel head tennis coach Melissa Sanders. Tennis season underway, and for EvangelAthletics.com, I'm Ed Beach.